What's up, everybody? Andy the Kenworth Guy here. Thanks for coming by the channel as always. Hey, I'm back from holidays. I'm recharged, ready to bring you some new content, ready to deliver some trucks. So let's get into it and see what we're looking at today. Windy today, so I hope the audio is okay for you guys and gals watching. So let's take a look at what we're looking at. So this is my very last ever this year T800 that I have coming. Hope I can get more down the road. We'll see what happens, but this is my last one for the year. And we sold it as a day cab to a really good customer of mine, Albert and Sid over at Straight A Transfer. Thanks so much for your business. It is greatly appreciated. So we tricked this truck out, did a few little extras on it just to make it a little bit more special than coming out of the factory. So looking at this truck, it's a short guy. It's used for city pickup and delivery, kind of hauling general freight from rural part of Manitoba into Winnipeg and surrounding area. So it's a 190-inch wheelbase. Like I said, short little fella. We got the additional ribs on the front grille, so the 7 bars across. And up top, we have, oh, look at what just happened there. That's quite nice. Little sun sparkling on that bug deflector, and we have the factory visor up above. Down below here we have the straight non-tapered stainless bumper, the 2 removable style toe pins. So this was done aftermarket here. We installed the air breather covers on there, and that's done after the fact as well. Can't do it from the factory, but we installed those after. And a big thank you to the guys over at House of Chrome for doing a whole pile of work on this truck for me. They put on a bunch of lights, a lot of the stainless and fenders and so on. Here we have the TRP lights that go on the front of the air cleaners, the 5 LEDs, and then the 5 LEDs down the back, so that always looks good. And then down below we have the panel under the cab, so that's a nice way to finish it off there. Sitting on a 13.2 front axle, we got the DSP 40 rear ends on 370 gear ratio. I'll show you the rears here shortly. But here we got the battery box with a diamond plate, painted end caps, polished def cover, polished fuel tanks with 7-inch polished straps, so that looks really sharp. We have this Ace toolbox that's mounted onto the deck plate, so we kind of weren't really sure what we were going to do there. We were going to put in a drop-in style that goes between the rails, but because we have quite a bit of room here, and this gives us a little bit more volume for a larger toolbox right up there. So here are some fenders that were installed. So I believe these are Class 8 fenders, come with a lifetime warranty, as I'm told, which is a great option. We got the AG400 4-bag air ride suspension. And then these brackets for these fenders, these are supplied by one of the local Hutterite colonies, actually. So as far as the wheels, we got the Durabrite mirror polished rims, and that's just a little bit of dust on there. It's a little bit rainy here the other day. As far as the back end here, we have the new line factory installed mud flap hangers with lights integrated. So, and then we have the Kenworth logo down below on the mud flap. So Kenworth came out with this new logo. They kind of got rid of the little bug around in this corner here. This is called the bar logo. And then they changed the font of the wording. That kind of is more in line with the Icon 900 font. And that's being standard put on all of the 900s, and the 990s is an option. But I'm just curious what everybody thinks about this new logo with the circle and then the bar as the updated logo, as opposed to having the little Kenworth bug there. So tell me what you think in the comments. I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are. Thumbs up, thumbs down, doesn't matter, just curious. Did this nice little swinging thing for the license plate holder. And then here's the rear diffs here, and we got the full locking differentials on it. We have disc brakes on this truck all the way around, so you can see right there, there are the discs. Nice and shiny. And then those Durabrite rims. And then there's the larger fuel tank. This is a 100-gallon. We got the 90 on the other side, and that way everything fits in there nice and tidy. Dual exhaust pipes with a single functional exhaust itself. So I wish they were both connected, but they're not, just for emissions reasons. But they look really good, and those are the nice big 7-inch pipes right from the factory. So looks really, really sharp. There's the larger DPF box with the painted end caps. And let me just open up the hood here, and I'll show you what is powering this truck. Again, I hope the audio is doing the trick for you guys. All right, so on this side here, you can see we have the Cummins Efficiency Series. This is a 450 horsepower. It is the 1850 torque rating on it. And yeah, there you go. As far as options on the front, this is kind of a neat feature. We have the factory installed air ride front axle, so you get a much smoother ride. And then there are those Bendix disc brakes on there, like I mentioned. We have the Packard fuel separator, water separator. We have your oil check, your oil fill, your power steering, your washer fluid up above, a couple fuses and relays up above there. Let's cruise around the other side. Check it out. So over here, we got the hot side, we got your turbo. There you can see with a little bit better lighting, the air ride front axle. So this is called the AG 130 suspension on the front end. It's about a $1,400 option from the factory, so it's not too terrible as far as a list option goes. Up there is the HVAC system. And let's close up the hood, and I'll show you the inside of this extended day cab. So this is a little bit larger than the standard day cab. It's got that little bump on the back. And this is another one of my favorite colors on this truck. This is electric red effect. So it's got a nice little subtle metal flake to it. Not as wild as the legendary red, but still a really nice metal flake to it. Really subtle. Alrighty then. So looking inside here, we got the Diamond VIT interior. It is the black trim level, so you can see the panel right on the door done. And I just love how it's all done inside this cab and just wrapped in that beautiful diamond stitching. So classic look. You also get the wood grain dash, and there is that logo again. So the updated logo, you can see in there where it's got the little circle, and then same thing on all the door panels as well. As you greet on the inside of the truck, you get to see that nice little Kenworth bar logo, which is cool. We did the full gauge package all the way across, so no spare holes really, if you will. And then same thing with the switches, full switch count. We got the diff locks, power divider, we got the air suspension dump, cruise, jakes, hazards, air slide, traction, auxiliary light switch, spare, regen, and then over here is interior lights and then an exterior light switch over there. Up above there is the trailer marker lights and the cab marker lights, and along with the headlights. So up above we have your CB radio, as you can see right there, and then that beautiful wood grain running all the way across the top and around the dash here, just kind of wraps everything up nicely. 13-speed manual transmission right there, and then we did the toolbox right there for the passenger side, and then a nice little air ride seat for the driver's side that I'm sitting on right over here. All right, there we have it. There is a short and sweet and beautiful T800 for you guys to check out. So thanks so much for watching. Hey, again, a big thank you to Albert and Sid and everybody at Straight A Transfer for purchasing this truck. It means a lot to have an ongoing friendship and relationship with you guys. Also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't done that, please do so. If you're interested, just click the link down below. You can also go up to my website, kenworthguy.com, and see everything that I do on my social media sites. So that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have yourself the world's best day.